I'm the first one to do that. I bet you never knew that. Back like a tailbone. Who you got the tail on? If it ain't about me, about whole D, about face. If you ain't on higher, learn it. The soda in the pot and the fire, burn it. This shit is so tough. You might wanna be my guest. This shit is so tough. You might wanna be my.
Hey, what's going on, guys? TCT here. I'm a little bit under the weather today. Have like a sore throat and it's bad. So I'm gonna try not to raise my voice. I encourage you guys for a little quick life lesson because I'm at the age now where weird things is happening to my body. So I encourage you guys to stay active, do a little pre-workout then and there to keep the blood flowing, take some vitamins in daily basis, and go and get a checkup every now and then. Trust me, it's always good to catch certain things early than waiting until your body crashes. Now, since we got that out of the way, I gotta take my own advice too. I gotta not make any jokes. Blue Gender the Warrior is a sci-fi action horror thriller film that has been written and directed and created by Ryosuke Takahashi. In a time of chaos, when Earth is overrun by bug-like creatures called the Blue, the movie follows Yuji Kaito, who has been cryogenically frozen since he was a teenager after developing a mysterious disease called the B cells. When Yuji wakes up after 22 years later, he finds that the world is controlled by the Blue.
No one quits.
We are going in with the first wave. You smash the entire area. You kill anything that has more than 2 legs. You get me? We get you, sir.
After watching the original series Blue Gender, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. So when I was on board to watch the film, I thought it was going to be a continuation through the series. But it's not, unfortunately. It's just a carbon fast-paced version of the series, which a lot of animes do. But unlike a lot of animes, Blue Gender the Warrior has literally kept me into the entertaining aspect and kept me watching from start to finish because they added some small elements to it to further understand the story and further understand the bond between the two characters, Marlene and Yuji. But by this being a film, they had taken away certain aspects of the film for you to be more hooked in when it comes to the pacing of all the other side characters. The good news is that when we are come across with the main character Yuji, after he gets waken up and Marlene finds him and tries to take him to the certain location, they further the pacing with both of them by not just showing their bond, but there are certain differences when it comes to them seeing things eye to eye. They did that in the series, but what I liked about this here is that they showed a lot of altercations with both of them. They even have a fist fight too, especially when it came to the point where she was losing her comrades and Yuji was feeling like she did not give a fuck at all when it comes to human civilization. And Marlene had to literally knock some sense into him by telling him like, look, this is the part of war, this is the part of life. If you when you come across these certain aspects of feelings, you are going to be weakened when it comes to defenses. And they begin to brawl it out and have a fist fight. This happens a lot on this film to the point where I felt like their bond was realistic, because I feel like if we're going to watch something or come across something in real life, we have to have a sharper bond, not when things are okay, but when things happen when it comes to us questioning our faith in each other. This is how you feel. I don't agree with this. So how about you prove it to me so I can see things in your angle? They showed that here on Blue Gender, and I appreciate that because it showed me how realistic their whole bond is when it comes to them seeing things in a creative tone of them going through things under pressure. They do the pacing with both of them so much to the point where it's not just done when it comes to how they bond with each other, but just how things are explained. The blue cell virus is more explained to the point where I really did feel like it was deadly other than the blue itself. And they actually added more detail to Yuji's figure. And the reason why I'm saying that is because on the series, he wakes up, looks the exact same way as he did it 22 years later. But on this version, his hair was grown, looking like a Japanese Jesus. But the bad thing is that even though they gave us a lot of pacing with these two characters, there were some scenes that was cut off that was very important with their bond connecting when it comes to them coming across certain side characters that would help them along their journey. And I was very, very disappointed because certain characters that came across them in the series, ironically, was my favorite episodes, and they did not put that here. And I was like, wow, like, come on, that was one of the best parts of the series. Why y'all didn't put that on a movie? I thought they would further explain the variation with those, but no, they did not do that. So again, it's a film. They have to add things, take away things, and be very brief when it comes to adding certain elemental things that kind of does not add into the project. I was also surprised of how much context that was added into this anime. And the reason I'm saying that is because Blue Gender was always filled with blood and gore and sexual context. But on the film, not only did they show more blood and gore and show you more elemental ways of how you can get killed by the blue so you can feel more of the fear and tension aspect, but they have changed certain ways how certain characters died. And I'm like, wow, Jesus, I don't think that happened in the series, you know? But that was just to add more of the story variation of how things are going to be connected, but I didn't mind that at all. And again, sometimes when I come across films that is literally just a pace of the series, so it can be a fast forward version, I normally try to skip them, you know, like Goblin Slayer or Beyond the Boundaries. But this is actually a worth film watch. So for people who didn't watch the Blue Gender the Warrior and love the series, you should check this movie out. This movie will make you love the series even more. And the reason why I'm saying that is because they also gave us a different look of the ending. Now, I'm gonna be frank with you. The ending on the series was okay. So it's like a debatable gesture. Which ending do you like more? The ending on the film or the ending on the series? Hold on, it's getting hot in here. Guys, if y'all hear some noise in the background, that's my air conditioner. So I'll try to speak over it. So I apologize. I do not want to sweat while I'm doing my review, and I am not taking this bad boy off. So please forgive me on that method. Overall, this film was great. Fantastic from start to finish. Gave me some more questionable, mysterious vibes of the film. Make me feel as if I was watching this all over again, but not aware of the story itself. So it done a good job by me being hooked on to the project once again. I'm gonna have to give Blue Gender a B+. Whew. Finally got that review out of the way. I'm in the process of working on another review pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. But it's a few video games I want to review first before I go back to my anime genre. I got a bad sore throat, man. I hope this clears out pretty soon. But other than that, that's all I have to say for today. Please stay tuned for my upcoming reviews and videos headed your way. This is Hugo, your critic teacher, and I hope you guys have a damn good day.